Hey everyone, thanks for coming by to the channel. Hopefully you guys are having a great day so far. Today I got 2 card spoilers to talk about, and it's probably going to be a pretty quick video. There were a bunch of spoilers released this week, but they're all Mechazor related, or most of them are Mechazor related besides these 2 cards. But I'm going to save all the mech cards for one video. You guys can expect that video sometime around Saturday or Sunday, sometime this weekend, and then I'll throw that out. It's going to be a lot easier talking about Mechazor himself when we talk about all the cards together instead of, putting one in each and every other video. So let's start out with the first card. Both the cards are pretty simple, or the second one's pretty interesting. The first card, there really isn't much to talk about with it. So here it is. This is Embryonic Insight. It's a 2-mana Magmark spell with, if you have an egg, draw 2 cards. Pretty simple. It's a pretty solid card. What can I say? If you're running egg decks, obviously that's the only place you're really going to see this thing played. Playing things like Ragnora is pretty awesome with this card. I mean, egg decks can be for any general, but definitely for Ragnora because you can BBS and instantly draw 2 cards if you have this in hand. So that's pretty cool. It just makes his combo of buffing the Ripper egg, or not buffing the Ripper egg, but buffing the Ripper, more consistent. You're getting more draw to get those cards, and you know what? You could BBS and then, play this and see what you get. Obviously, you can play Spelljammers and, get a body on board as well, or you can play Tectonic Spikes if you really want to and deal damage to yourself. So we'll see if people decide to play this draw mechanic over other draw mechanics we have in the game. You know what? I think it's good, though. I think it's going to see some play in egg decks, kind of depending on what spots are open for that deck. Because right now, we see where Ragnora kind of is. He's kind of strong with, the buff thing that people are doing with him. But you know what? Who knows what's going to come out in the new expansion with all these other Rebirth cards. There's so much more that we haven't seen. So we'll see where this card lands. Moving on to our second card. Now this card I'm kind of excited for. We got a Vanar artifact. This is Animus Plate. Kind of looks like Regalia a little bit. It's a 5-mana Vanar artifact with your general gains +2 attack. Whenever your general attacks or counterattacks, give all friendly Vesper minions +2/+2. So, yay, man. Vesper support, that's random, but we'll take it. I like it. I like that we keep getting all this support for like different things in the game. It's not concentrated on this or that. We've seen mech so far. We've seen this. Or Vespers. We've seen some other stuff too. I mean, like, we've seen a lot of support for tribes. Even though it's not a really tribe-related expansion, we've seen Blood Surge back. Like, we've seen so much. I like this card a lot, though. Being able to attack or counterattack and then still buff all your minions is really strong. So your opponent might not, attack you because guess what? They probably don't want to take the 4 damage, and B, they don't want to buff up all your minions. This is really, really nice because it allows you to push your opponent for damage. Something really good about this card is that you play it a turn before Icebreak Ambush, which is super strong. So what you can do is throw this on, either go and hit them for 4, you don't have to, and buff what you already have on board. Next turn, Icebreak Ambush, and go hit them again and buff everything that you just got out of Icebreak Ambush. Also combos very well with Bone Chill Barrier. You're able to surround them with Bone Chill Barrier, then hit them, and then get the +2/+2 on all your Bone Chill Barriers, which is pretty neat. So this card is probably going to see some play. You know what? Is it competitive? Maybe. Not really sure. We'll see where Vesper decks kind of land. So far, Vesper decks haven't really been too competitive. You know what? Control Vanar is just too good. Or Walnar is really good. So we'll see if this thing actually sees some plays. I feel like it's probably won't. It's probably going to be more for memes. It kind of reminds me of like Vesperian Might a little bit. Like a little bit better of a Vesperian Might. And Vesperian Might does not see play at all. But if we also look through Vanar, they also have a bunch of other ways to keep their artifacts alive. And we've been seeing that they kind of want to push this like artifact Vanar kind of agenda because we've been getting a good little bit of artifacts. And they have a lot of cool artifacts already. But we have a lot of ways to keep it alive. They got that 2-mana spell where they don't take damage. I can't remember the name. Concealing Shroud. We got a Matron, which that card might actually see some play for once. I know it really doesn't, but that's minions can attack your general. So you can keep your artifacts alive with that, but you can attack them. So there's a few things. We'll see where this card lands. I think it's going to be pretty fun. Alrighty, boys. Well, that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, leave the video a thumbs up. Comment down below on anything I missed or any cards that you guys want to see in the future. Like I said, if you guys are excited for the mech stuff, wait for this weekend, and then we'll talk about this mech stuff that's been out. Because there's been a lot more releases, but I just really want to save that all for one video. And make sure you guys subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. But other than that, I'm Boy Colosso. Hope you guys keep on dueling. I'll see you guys next time.